welcome once again to Talk to the Hand Reviews, my lovely ladies and handsome gents. I'm Bo the Reviews Lady. Thank you very much for coming to see me again, or for the first time, hopefully not the last time. Oh. Okay, so today I want to talk a little bit about 4 more of my vintage minis that I got out of my storage unit that I've had there. They've never been opened in all these years. I got them sometime between the late 80s and the late 90s, and I had them in my storage unit, and they've been there for decades, and I only got them out recently, well, last year, and I've been opening them little by little and sharing with you guys whether or not they still smell good. Do they still smell like they used to? Do they stand the test of time? Because sometimes they do and sometimes they don't. I think there's been more that haven't, but there have been a few that have really surprised me. So today's fragrances are Lalique Original Eau de Toilette from Lalique, Chanel No. 19 Eau de Parfum, Santos de Cartier Eau de Sport, and Normandie by Jean Patou, which has a really interesting history. Let's start with Chanel No. 19. Now this has been one of my signature fragrances off and on my whole life. It came up. I'm gonna put it on a Q-tip. I don't know if that's what you should do. I just know that's what I'm doing because I don't want to contaminate. I don't want to get my hand oils in there. Okay. We shall see. We shall see. Have you had luck, by the way? Have you purchased any vintage fragrances? You know, I know they're available out there, like on eBay and stuff, but it's anyone's guess if they're good or not. Have you had good luck with that? Or have you had bad luck with that? Feel free to leave a comment about it because that's interesting. Okay, here we go. No, it didn't really keep. I mean, you can still tell maybe it was supposed to be Chanel No. 19, but no, unfortunately that one didn't keep. But it doesn't really matter. I'm not going to use it anyway. I'm just thrilled to have the little bottles. Get up now! Come on!
This is when we never look back. What's going on?
Never look back!
Everything is nowadays seem to be.
And the music stopped. Oh well. My face gets all pink when I start moving around. So, my beloved Chanel No. 19. This one didn't stand the test of time. It's okay. Now this one looks like I've used it, but I do not remember using it. It amazes me some of these look like someone was using them, but I know they've been in my storage unit all these years, and I didn't use them when I was younger because I wanted to keep them and preserve them and make sure that they stayed, you know, that I kept them, because I wanted to see what would happen if what happened, what actually happened. I'm sorry, I know that makes no sense. I wanted to see if they would stay good over the years. I wanted to keep the bottles, you know. There's more than just, is this perfume inside? More reason than just the perfume to buy the bottle. Anyhow, this looks like I used it. I don't know what happened, but Lalique. Baby, Lalique Original. The first one, I remember when it launched. I was there. It was a big deal. We were all like, Lalique, the bottle. So I'm going to open this and I'm going to put a little on a Q-tip and we're going to see what it's like. I don't have high hopes for this. I mean, the juice is so amber. Okay, we're waiting. We'll wait and see. Okay. Lalique created in 1992. And the bottle was created by Marie-Claude Lalique. Oh, by the way, if you're interested in Lalique fragrances or the history, you should go check out Jamie's video over at Not Another Perfume channel. She's great. She's a lot of fun to watch, but she did a really great in-depth video about not only this fragrance, but the whole Lalique background. And so if you're at all interested in that, I would encourage you to go check it out. Okay, let's see. It's still there. Yes, it still smells like Lalique. Is it perfume? Is it parfum? No! Eau de toilette. That still smells really good. You know what? I've never owned a big bottle of this, but I think maybe I want to now. I believe it's been reformulated probably a couple times, but oh, that is beautiful. And I'm very pleased to find out that, look at that, like that still smells good. And I mean, it doesn't even have that weird kind of half, is this old perfume smell? You know what that smell is. I know you do. So Lalique is a for sure yes. Wow. That is wonderful. That takes me back. Oh, it's so pretty. You know, if you're a kind of person who likes like Oscar de la Renta original, that kind of thing, I think you'll like this. Yeah, it's beautiful. I'm very pleased. It's my piece of history. Wow, I'm smelling a Q-tip's kind of gross. What's on that thing? It's perfume. Okay, two more. Okay, this is a men's fragrance. Santos de Cartier. Santos de Cartier Eau de Sport. Okay. I have a few men's fragrances in my collection, but not nearly as many as women's. I did work in men's fragrances at one point. I gotta find a spot on my arms. Man, that Lalique is so good. I think I want to get that now. I hope the new one still smells like this. Okay, here we go. Now this, I'm pretty sure I never opened it. I mean, I'm pretty sure I never opened all of them. But, you know, when like half of it's gone, it's like who was in there using my fragrances? Somebody crawled into my storage unit, way over the boxes, way down in the back, past my Barbie collection, past my Marilyn Monroe books. Do you have a Barbie collection? I have a huge Barbie collection. I love toys. I'm not sure how you'll feel about my toy collection. I actually do have a big collection of toys, and I'm like, do I want my perfume people to know about my toys? I love toys. I don't remember knowing what this smelled like to begin with. I just realized, because I don't think I ever sold it. I'm not sure how I got it. This smells great. It still smells great. And you know what it smells like? It smells like Perry Ellis for Men Original. It was like a little dome-shaped bottle. When I used to work for Oscar de la Renta, this group of fragrances that were represented. They represented Oscar de la Renta, Perry Ellis fragrances, First by Van Cleef & Arpels, Gray Flannel. So we had those fragrances, and this smells No kidding. It smells just like that Perriellis for Men original, and it's a great men's fragrance. I love that men's fragrance, and I had occasion to try it recently. Well, about a year ago, at the duty-free shop, they had the new version of it, and it still smells exactly the same, and it's fantastic. I really love it. So this Santos de Cartier smells a lot like that Perriellis original, and it still smells great. Still smells great. You know, I might even try this on my husband and see if he likes it. But I'm still gonna keep this bottle. I'm just gonna take a little bit and go, here you go, honey. Here you go. See what you like with that. See if you like it. Yeah, that has stood the test of time. And what is it? Eau de Sport. Eau de Sport doesn't sound like it's gonna be long lasting. You know, it sounds like a body spray or something. But man, Santos de Cartier, Eau de Sport. I have one more that's really special. When I first started doing this channel and I first started doing, well, I'm not sure I want to tell you how it started because you might think it's too weird. I started out, and the reason it's called Talk to the Hand Reviews is I thought it was going to be hands-only reviews, because I actually did do a few of those, and I removed them a few years ago, like 4 years ago. I decided, I was like, I'm going to do, makeup channel, because I got really tired of, so I decided I'm going to do a YouTube channel, and it has actually evolved into something different than what I expected to be doing in the beginning. So I thought, well, I'm gonna do a hands-only review, cosmetic review channel, and I made a hand puppet out of my hand. Hello, my name. Hello, my name is Mitzi Handsome. I know it doesn't make sense. If you look at some of my earlier videos, like my first few, they only have like 12 views. They don't have very many views. But I had this little character called Mitzi Handsome, and I think I might bring her back too. But it was just hands-only reviews. So that's why it's called Talk to the Hand Reviews. But as time went on, I realized I wanted to get in front of the camera because I wanted to wear makeup, and I wanted to review makeup. And I didn't want to forget how to wear makeup because I work from home now, and a lot of times when you work from home, like, you don't really like a long time goes by and you realize I have worn no lipstick, I've worn no mascara, I've worn no makeup in a month, or longer, and I really didn't want to forget. So that's how I started the channel. And then I realized what's so funny, I started the channel and I didn't even think that I bring anything interesting to the table. I thought, oh, I'm just another person doing this stuff, right? And then I realized, oh my gosh, though, from like age 19 to age 29, not all those 10 years. Like, there's a big chunk in there that I didn't work in fragrance and cosmetics, but I did work in fragrance and cosmetics in a lot of different capacities. And I was like, well, I can talk about all those old fragrances that I used to sell and whether or not they're still the same. And so it's just sort of evolved into being more of a fragrance channel, but I still do I do cosmetics and I do skincare, and I'm going to be doing more of that soon. But I just wanted to bore you with those facts. I hope you didn't leave. Okay, the last one. I like this one. It's like, well, I like it. I don't really know if I like it. I don't remember what it smells like. But it is Normandie by Jean Patou, the same one that created Joy that I told you about earlier. And this is so special. That's the back of it. And the thing about this, it was created in 1935 but then relaunched in the 80s, and that's probably why I got this little bottle, is because it was relaunched in the 80s. You know what, I think this came in my, the Christmas ball, the Christmas event that they did. I think maybe I got this in one of those bags. It was in honor of the first voyage of the transatlantic liner called SS Normandie. And every woman who bought a first-class ticket on the first journey received a bottle of this fragrance. And it was created in 1935. The nose was Henri Almaras, but in 1985 it was reinterpreted by Jean Curlio. And Jean was Patou's in-house perfumer. So I love the history around this one. It's an ode to a ship. I love history of perfumes. Wouldn't that be interesting to have like a perfume history class? Maybe I should write a book. Maybe I should write a perfume history. Very interesting. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna open it. Ah, there we go. Oh boy. Okay. Are you a buyer of vintage fragrances? I am curious to know. Are you a collector of minis? I'm still a collector of minis. I mean, I didn't think I was, but since I've been doing this channel, I see a lot more minis for sale, and I think, I could add to my already large minis collection. I mean, you know, you run out of space doing this kind of thing, but okay, here I go. Okay, I would say probably not. You know, I don't really remember what it smelled like. I don't remember smelling it. But it's too bad, you know, because I was hoping this one would still be good. It does say it's an eau de toilette, so, you know. You know what? It smells a little bit like Paloma Picasso or Chanel No. 19. Fragrances I really love. I do love both those fragrances. But a little more, almost like, you know, a shared fragrance or a unisex fragrance, a gender neutral fragrance. Almost more like that. So, yeah. I wonder if I'll ever get a chance to smell what it's supposed to smell like. Yeah. Anyways, so that's the 4 minis I have. I've only got like another 10 or so left out of my collection, and then I'm probably going to do a recap of everything because I've got like over 50 that I've just been little by little sharing. But I did do one video where I just quickly talked about everything that's in the minis collection. Yeah, so if you're interested in that, please go have a look at that. If you like this video, please give it a like or a dislike. You know, if you dislike it, be honest. You know, you can be honest. It's all right. I'm having a good time still. So thanks for joining me, and subscribe if you want to. Well, subscribe whether or not you want to. Subscribe right now. Go on now. Is it gonna hurt you? You come back anyways, right? I've been seeing like a lot of you guys that watch my videos. You don't subscribe, but you come and watch my videos. Why do you do that? If I like watching somebody, I'll subscribe. I mean, it doesn't cost me anything. Well, come on. Come on now. Come across with the goods. Come on now. Give me that little. You just give that. Okay. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you next time on Talk to the Head Reviews. Bye.